Hello. Have you ever felt discouraged because you continuously exercise, you eat right, but you aren't seeing any results or losing weight? Now, when your body hits a plateau, it stops responding because of repetition. But despite what you might think, this is not a bad thing, says our personal trainer, Leo Costa. He's here with his wife, Tina. They're going to educate us on all of this. How are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing really well. I was glad to see that we were going to talk about this because I think it happens to so many people. Yeah. We exercise and we're not really getting anywhere. But first, the most exciting part of the segment is your calorie comparison dish. What do we have today?
Okay, well, we're going to see here, the first dish will probably be the turkey dish that we have. Oh, no, this is going to be the orange chicken. Okay, this is orange. This is something that you can get at probably any Asian place. I got this at Panda, just for example. This is Asian chicken with bacon. This is 3.5 ounces of the chicken, and then you have a chicken egg roll.
Okay.
480 calories.
Just that?
Just that. Take a look at that right there.
Okay,
now,
but normally we eat double that.
Okay, so take a look at our other dish now. Okay, this is, now we have 10 ounces of turkey, we have half a cup of gravy, and we have 10 ounces of green beans. Look at the difference there.
Toasted onions.
Look how huge that plate is compared to the other one. And it has less calories. 462 calories.
Did you make that, Tina?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me exactly what that is.
Well, it has three fat pieces from the turkey breast. I made it from the whole turkey breast, so I cut off 3 pieces. And then the gravy, of course. There's a little bit butter in there. There's a little bit cream in there, from everything something. And then the green beans with the roasted onions.
Wow.
Amazing,
really good.
I can't even believe that.
It's shocking.
I really feel bad because you eat, I just had orange chicken and I had a big plate of it. I didn't, Okay, all right. Okay, now that I've learned that, I'm never eating orange chicken again.
Well, you can,
really
but don't just 5, 6 pieces.
Just 5 or 6 pieces. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's talk about hitting that plateau.
Okay.
Okay, this is a problem, or is it, Leo?
No, actually, a plateau is a necessary evil. And you have 2 different ways that your body plateaus. You have neurological plateau, and then you have also peripheral. In other words, the neurological is your central nervous system, okay? And then you have your peripheral, which is your muscles, okay? Muscular system. Okay, it takes about 3 weeks for your neurological, your central nervous system to adapt. So here's the problem. Because that happens before your muscles fully adapt, then people start changing the exercise. So they're actually changing the exercise too soon. Because see, and that's where some of these programs, they change too much. Your body actually needs to get into the muscle where it actually it takes a lot longer for the muscle to adapt than the brain. Okay. So the ways that you can beat the plateau is don't change the exercise, change the rest periods, the repetitions, the amount of weight that you're using. You can change that, but if you keep changing the exercise too much, you don't allow the body, the muscle, to adapt to anything. It's changing too often. See, people get mixed up because what they're adapting to in the first place is actually neurological. It's our central nervous system.
So let's say that we are kickboxing and we kickbox for 1 week and then we run the next week and then we do Pilates the next week and then we do yoga the following week. We're doing it wrong?
Not necessarily, but if you really want the muscle, you know, the muscle to adapt to endurance, if that's the case, or strength, or power. These are all different characteristics, okay? You need to have more repetition. The changing, the frequent changing is not necessarily a good thing.
Okay. Interesting.
But it's just that people feel like they adapt, but it's neurologically and not in the muscle.
Yeah. All right, so you're going to stick around for the next segment, but are we doing some exercises during this segment right now?
It's up to you. We're going to do we're going to show you a typical micro circuit that we do like in my gym.
Oh, okay, the micro circuit. Oh, so we have about 1 minute right now, so let's get through one exercise and we come back and do the rest.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, let me explain the micro circuit, and then maybe.
Oh, yes, okay,
how about that? The micro circuit was something I developed years ago. Back in 30 years ago when I started, the real thing that was being done back then was a big circuit. You would start like the big body part and you would just go down each body part and then you do a big circuit. What I did is I came up with a micro circuit. It's there are 3 exercises in a circuit. They can be the same body part or different body parts, and then we just go around. So it's tighter circuits, more efficient. So
Okay.
that's the micro circuit that I developed years ago.
Perfect.
And then we'll show you maybe when we come back.
Okay, we'll do that then. Tina was ready to go. Look at her.
Easy, girl.
Now we're going to wait for a commercial break. That's okay. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Demonstrations on micro circuit training when we come back. All right, we are back with Leo and Tina Costa. We talked about the micro circuit training, and now we're going to demonstrate it.
Yeah, so what we do now is that we're going to put 3 exercises into what's called a micro circuit.
Okay.
That's the circuit. We're going to put 3 exercises.
Circuit training, and now we're going to demonstrate it.
Yeah, so what we do now is that we're going to put 3 exercises into what's called a micro circuit.
Okay.
That's the circuit, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to do the first exercise is going to be an upright row. We're going to use a kettlebell today.
Okay,
Her
okay.
feet are going to be close together, and all she's going to do, we're going to do for the sake of demonstration, we're just going to do 3 repetitions.
Okay.
Okay, so the first exercise in the circuit is going to be upright row. She's going to go ahead and do that. She's going to keep her elbows nice and high, and you want to keep that kettlebell up against your body. Go ahead and do 2 more reps, and you can pick up this, the tempo bit. There you go, 1 more. After we do that, then we're going to put that down, and then she's going to do off the bench, she's going to do a pullover to a crunch. Put your feet on top of the bench, Teeny. There we go. This is going to work primarily the back, and it also works the back of the arm, the triceps, and then she's going to crunch, which works the abs. So go ahead and do that. She's going to do 3 reps. As she comes down, you'll notice that her arms are bending. That's okay. And then she's pulling those over her body. Go ahead. And then she crunches for her abs.
Oh, wow.
So do 2 more.
Okay.
After she does the 3rd repetition, keep going. There we go. And then we're going to put the 3rd exercise, which will complete that circuit. Go ahead. And good. Now, she stops that. Go ahead and get up, Teeny. Now we're going to do what's called a toe tap. This is really good for the core right here. Good for the core and also balance. We use this a lot with athletes, but it's really good for the core. So what she's going to do here, while facing forward the whole time, she's going to go ahead and with her legs straight, go over that bench, barely touch the other side of that bench each time she goes over. Barely touching, because that's forcing her to balance right here.
Okay. So you mean she's barely touching the ground?
Barely touching the ground. Because when you touch the ground too much, you're balancing too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So she's just barely touching the ground. It's going to force her to balance and hits the core really well. So this would be a circuit. And then what we do is we start that whole process over and do that 2 more times. That's good.
Oh,
see what I mean?
Okay. So then she's done for the day?
No.
Oh,
That would
3 times.
she would do that 3 times around, and that
Okay.
would conclude that particular
1
circuit.
circuit.
But we do 3 different circuits when you come in to work out with me. That was 1 circuit of 3 times around.
Now, does speed matter? Do you have to do it really fast?
No.
Okay.
There's a lot of ways to train the muscle, and tempo is just one thing that you can use as a variety. Slow training, fast training, it all works. The most important thing when you're working out is that you feel. I always tell my clients, feel what you train. Feel it. It's more important that you feel it. If you don't feel it, it's not working the muscle.
What do you mean when you say feel it? Does that mean wake up and you have to be sore?
No, feel the when you're actually doing the exercise, feel the muscle. Feel
the
your
muscle
abdominals.
moving. Okay.
You see what I mean?
Gotcha. So squeeze then.
Not necessarily. It's just that because your body automatically does that.
Oh.
Okay. It's just from the exercise itself, you're going to feel that.
Okay.
And when you feel that, that's the most efficient way to train.
Now, are you working? Is this cardio or is this more muscle?
This is different.
Okay.
This hits a different part of the body. When you're doing weight training, it hits the anaerobic part of the body, which means that your body burns sugar as its main energy.
Okay.
When you're doing cardio, because you're getting your heart rate at a target zone, your body switches over and it's aerobic, which means it's using fat as energy as opposed to sugar. That's the reason why when you're doing cardio, if you're going too hard, you can be, it can be all counterproductive because you've actually switched from aerobic to anaerobic. Your body goes from burning fat to burning sugar.
But don't we want it to burn both?
You want it to burn fat. When you're doing cardio specifically, you want to burn body fat.
Okay, so you don't have to go that fast.
No. If you come in my gym when I'm working out and I'm doing cardio, people will say, why aren't you going faster? Because it's all about the heart rate.
Is this why I see all those skinny girls on the bike going really slow while I am sweating on the treadmill going super fast?
It's all about your heart rate.
Okay.
You need to know what your heart rate is, and it's age dependent.
Okay.
It's different than what we're doing here. This is a whole different ballgame.
So this is weight training.
This is weight training.
Okay, which is better?
You have to have them both. There's three things you have to do: weight train, cardio, nutrition. Leaving one of those out compromises overall result.
Okay,
that's
got
simple.
It. All right. Well, this is a great micro circuit training.
Micro circuit training.
This is a great demonstration, and I know that you are actually offering our viewers a great special.
Oh,
as
yeah.
always.
We want people come on down. We have 30 spaces available. Wow. And if you can't come to the gym, please go to our website and sign up on our website for online training.
Great.
Either way.
And it's for free for the first month, right?
Yeah, free for 30 days.
He is determined to get us all into shape, not just you, Tina.
If I have to, I'll come drag them in.
I know you will. I know. Well, there's a website right there, automaticfitnessplus.com, and the number is right there on your screen as well. That is good news to hear that we don't have to go that fast on a cardio machine.
All about heart rate.
Okay.
When you're doing cardio, all about the heart rate. You have to know your target zone. It's age dependent.
Okay, so how do we get that target zone? Can we call you?
You can call me. There's a formula: 220 minus your age
220 minus your age
times 75%. That gives you a number. That is where your heart rate should be. 220 minus
Write this down, everybody. 220.
220 minus your age. Multiplied by 75%.
0.75.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is going to be a good average target zone for you.
For how long? That target zone go for how long?
Well, you're going to get the cardio benefit if you go at least 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's actually been shown that, if you do a cardio for 10 minutes and you do that 6 different times, you're getting the same benefit, if not more, than doing it all in one time.
Wow.
Yeah. In fact, you'll burn less muscle if you do that. It's actually more efficient.
I see the treadmill in a whole new different light.
Yes, you do.
Now. I love that. All right. Thank you so much, Leo. Tina, thanks again. Happy cooking to you. I can't wait to see what the next dish is. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Up next, Pinterest is back. What are we tackling